Welcome, friends. As promised, we're back at the Foodservice Conference here in Monterey, California. Being joined now by my friend and yours, Megan Jacobson with Gill's Onions. Megan, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
It was a hard sell, I know.
You know, you left out the best title that I have.
What's that?
Sir, I am the California Onion Queen.
Are you really?
Yes, I'm the self-proclaimed.
I like
California
that.
Onion
Okay,
Queen.
well,
You know,
California Onion
it
Queen.
does suit me.
It definitely suits
Yeah.
you. It has a very Game of Thrones type vibe to it.
Absolutely. It comes with a lot of confidence.
I like it. So I consider you a local.
Yes.
We had to talk to you. Give us the lowdown on the show. Obviously, it never disappoints.
And it doesn't. This is my favorite show of the year.
Wow.
Of course, in beautiful Monterey. But I got to tell you, when I arrived on Tuesday, it was 82 degrees. And I live in Fresno, where it's like 100+ degrees. I was expecting cooler weather with the otters.
We'll talk
But
to the
here we
Chamber of
are.
Commerce.
Yeah.
for
So
you.
order better weather next year.
It's a dry heat, though. It's not really.
It's right. This is very humid for a Fresno girl.
It's all
But
Texas. Come on.
that's
Come
very
on down
true.
and feel some real heat
Yes.
whenever you're ready.
We are excited to be here in Monterey. Great weather. Obviously, a lot of energy among food service. All of our buyers are here. And it's just that one time of year that we get together and solely focus on food service. So again, that's why it's one of my favorite conferences of the year.
And it's a huge part of the business, right? Obviously for you. And in general, I don't think
Yeah.
a lot of, I don't know exactly the statistics, but let's just say it's half of the consumption in the United States of produce, of fresh fruits and vegetables. It's food service versus retail. It's pretty significant.
Absolutely. And for Gill's Onions, it's more than 70% of our business. So of course, for us being value-added onions, food service conference makes sense. But personally for me, why I love food service is when you think of the TikTokers and other folks trying new recipes, inspiration comes from chefs. So that's what I love about food service conference is when I get to network with the chefs that come to this show and seeing like the new innovations and things of how they're using onions or other crops in their recipes. We are helping to inspire folks at home in menu innovation. And that's why I love this industry so much, and food service in particular, and being able to network with chefs.
So you brought up a thought in the past, and we will later today. We've interviewed the K-12 operators, right? We were talking about directors of food service for
Yes.
schools, school districts. They have some great stories about introducing product to kids, getting them introduced to items that then they take home, or at least the thought of or the idea of making it at home with their parents, with their family. That's pretty cool. It's always fun to hear those stories and the passion that they have with what they do for kids, for our youth.
And thanks for bringing up K-12. This was Gill's Onions' first year helping to sponsor and interact with the K-12 area. We are brand new into really the K-12 arena, really putting an emphasis on that. Because for me, how cool is it that we get to help introduce our product to kids and also help inspire the, nutrition staff with schools, help inspire them on scratch cookie, because the ball game is changing for K through 12. And so, we'll get some of those questions like, wow, onions at a K through 12 event. Behind every great recipe, anyone that's ever cooked in the kitchen knows behind every great recipe is onions, garlic, and olive oil. That's the initial base.
You're making me hungry.
Right? But when we talk about lowering sodium content and different things, like they have boxes to check in K through 12. It needs to be low sodium and these different things. You can add flavor to meals for kids. You don't need to feed them raw onions, but you power great recipes with items like onions, garlic, and olive oils to make food taste good for kids. So I'm personally very excited about the K through 12 initiative and seeing the amount of excitement around the nutrition directors that are here and seeing their excitement around fresh produce.
Garlic, onions, and olive oil. You heard it here. It's hard to go wrong with that
You
combination.
can't.
By way of new products, anything
Yes.
that you're promoting this week at the show?
Well, first and foremost, you can never go wrong with just tried and true yellow and red onion. But we're actually showcasing our 1-ounce cups. So think when you go to a baseball or football stadium, you remember the good old days where you had the wheel you turn for your onions to drop out? Well, kind of post-pandemic era, you really don't see the onion machine. I call them the onion machines anymore at stadium.
Oh, like an organ grinder type
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
They
okay, I
used
know
to
what you're talking about.
have your hot dog and roll out the onions. So then imagine though, you buy your hot dog at a stadium and you're handed a 1 to 1.5 ounce cup of onions, and you can add your onions on top. Because personally, for me, who wants to enjoy a hot dog without onions?
Nobody, of course.
Adds the flavor. I mean, right? So we are showcasing that, but of course, all of our other great products that have been tried and true of Gill's onions the past 42 years.
Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We'll have to come by and try some
Love it.
if you don't mind.
Oh, we are also featuring caramelized onion chocolate chip cookies at our booth. So
Wow.
I
For
am in the
dessert.
business of making grown men cry with onions, but we do have a sweet treat at our booth for everyone to enjoy.
Wow. We need to get by there, Mason, before they run out.
I agreed.
Well, thank you for joining
Thank
us.
you.
It sounds like y'all have a lot of exciting things going on. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Plenty to be excited about. So thank you and have a great day and the great rest of the show. For you folks at home, we will be back soon here at the Food Service Conference in Monterey.